Hey folks, chapter 2, part 10, or sequence 10, for the frets. Now this neck, when I bought the frets, I knew they wouldn't all fit. This a 21 fret neck, standard for the Stratocaster. But anyway, and I knew they wouldn't all fit properly because you're supposed to buy a fret wire, and literally it means wire. It's a roll. It's actually a roll or two of specially made frets that has been squished out like that. This is nickel and brass. And anyway, this is 21. I ordered 21 because free postage. It's supposed to be from Australia, Sydney. They've sent me 24, which is not a good thing because they're cut for a 24 fret neck, which is similar to a Gibson or Epiphone or Ibanez guitars, electric guitars, which means they're not going to fit anyway. So yeah, and it'll probably cost me $5 to $10 to send it back to them anyway, even though it says it's in Australia. Unfortunately, there's people on eBay, they say they're in Australia, but when you get the postal item 2 weeks later, it says it's from China. Posted from China, not Australia, Sydney. So, and that's the type of deception people are using on eBay to get you to buy stuff from them in China. I haven't seen anyone else do that, just China at the moment, so hope that's not a trend. But yeah, so yeah, I paid for 21, not 24, which means they weren't going to fit anyway. So now I'm just trying to get the lengths sorted out enough, because it's a real pain to cut these. And with my eyesight, it's going to take longer to do that. I was hoping to just press them in and be done, but unfortunately, I did, as I said, buy them thinking that they wouldn't necessarily fit perfectly, but it would only be a small amount of work. But this is going to be a lot of work to do each an individual fret, and I'm going to have to use this texer to mark on top from 1 to 21, so I don't have to sort them out again. Bugger. So much for using this today. It'd help if I press the record button. Friday morning, second attempt at my video. I forgot to press record. What am I doing is that every time I get a tool from China that is a mechanical tool, or if it has more than one moving part, it generally never works and I've got to fix it. This is the fret tool. This is the part that presses the fret into the neck. Helps if I turn the lights on. And that's the fret that I'm trying to put in, which I had to cut the size because they also sent me the wrong ones, which cost money to send back. So what's happened is when they've molded this, I don't know if you can see that, but there's odd shapes at the end and bottom there. One side is like a cliff and the other side is quite low down, and for this to work, this needs to pivot inside that, so that stays along that line of the fret and pushes down at the same time. You can't do that because whoever put this together did bother checking to see if it actually worked as they intended it to do so. So now I've got to drill it out without damaging it. So see how we go. And if I can drill it without, if they've molded this properly and it's not hollow at the end, then I should be able to fix it. But if it's hollow and it hasn't been molded properly, then I'll have to buy another one, basically.